Everyone, welcome back. So this is the thing I was talking about. He came in on day 5 going into day 6. This is a giant. You don't want him to get too close to your base because he will destroy it. Unfortunately, all I have is a pistol. I messed up and got rid of my submachine gun. So their weak spot is that glowing orb in their chest. It's not their head. So this guy will completely wreck your base if he gets into it. That's why I said go ahead and upgrade everything to iron. They have a ton of hit points. But yeah, that giant eye in their chest is where you want to try to hit him. And he's down. It gets worse than that there. There will be multiples and there's different types. Make sure when you kill one of these that you go and loot their body. They usually drop item that's really hard to get that you'll need to build some of the in-game weapons. And sorry my voice is getting rough, I keep losing it. Besides that, just watch the rest of the wave. It's time to get some like trebuchets and heavier equipment built. I think our traps will knock out the rest. Let's go ahead and head up here and build the motorcycle like I said we would. So this is the off-road motorcycle. It's going to be the first one we make. We do need a motor for that and a gear. Let's go grab that gear. And then we'll come over here to the electronics bench and make us a motor. And then we can make the off-road motorcycle. Just set it down there. It's got storage on it. If you press T, press R to refill it. So right now it needs gas. Grab a full stack of 100 and see how much it can hold. And you're going to want to take some gas with you. Get too far across the map, you might run out. So you can see it has 150 right now. Let's go ahead and store the rest inside. And once this wave is done, it'll be time to move on. I think our crops are done now, so let's go ahead and check that out for our tier 1. Yep, we can just press T to take all. F to harvest if you want to see what it grew, which we got a potato and a seed. So I went out and gathered up some branches and stuff. So let's go ahead and upgrade our garden right here. Take it to tier 2. You'll see these sticks pop up. And for tier 3, we're going to need natural pesticide, which I don't think we have that unlocked yet. Yeah, we won't get this unlocked until we get to the desert. So we'll just go ahead and plant on tier 2 for now. Oh, we would if we had fertilizer. So tier 2 requires fertilizer to plant. I can't make any more right now because I'm currently out of meat. So we need to get a large trap so we can get large animals. So that means it's time to definitely do a lot of construction. So we need to head down and see if we can't build a few. Go ahead and make sure we have everything we need. I think I need some gears in order to build these. So production tab, second one down, mid-size animal trap. Yeah, we need gears, bunch of seeds. Gonna be seed broke again. And let's see if we can get away with just putting them over here. Looks like they can snap to each other. I don't know if that's good or bad. So that's 10 of them. We'll come back and check on them later, see if they caught anything for us. I didn't reload the small traps in a while because we don't have any more seeds. I'm going to save those for planting. And I think the next thing we should do is probably go fishing. Let's see about making us a fishing pole really quick. So we have the wooden fishing rod here. It's going to take a stick, rope, and a piece of iron. Let's go and put one of those together. I think we need to make a torch for one of the quests. I'm going to make one of those really quick while we're standing here. And then we need to make some paste bait. Paste bait takes small meat cuts. Get 5 pieces of bait per cent, and then you also need animal fat, so it's going to mess with our farming as well. Let's go ahead and craft a couple of these. And from here, we can take our bike and ride over to the water really quick and see if we can't do some fishing. It does have durability on it, so be careful. So if you look at the speedometer on the left side, that green bar next to the car icon, that's the durability of your vehicle. And then the fuel gauge works too, so when you see that green arrow go down, that means you're running low on fuel. These things are easy to get stuck, so be careful. And there's an old scooter we used while farming. But this thing's much faster than the scooter. The next bike's way faster than this one. And it looks like he smoothed the controls out even more. It's not near as janky as it used to be. Just know that if you're driving around the map and zombies aggro you, they'll probably still chase you. So whenever you park your vehicle, always wait a little bit and make sure they don't show up because they will destroy your vehicle. And on the more advanced vehicles, as you get higher level, they get more expensive and the materials they need to be built are even more and more rare. So you definitely don't want to lose your vehicle. So we're going to ease down here. Hopefully we don't run into any crocodiles. And the controls of how to drive pop up on your left side on the top corner. I don't see any yet, so maybe they're only on the higher side of the map. Hopefully nothing aggroed us. We'll try to fish really quick, but if they interrupt you, I want to say you lose your bait. We'll press 5 to get our rod out, and then aim. Left mouse button to throw. And then we just wait. And you want to try to keep that blue bar on the fish, and then you'll catch it. So we just got a Zaco platypus. You can catch all kinds of fish. You can catch clay. Higher level you're fishing, I think the better fish you can get. When you find really, really tough fish, you're not going to be able to reel them in because they're going to be so fast. So, like I said, on that bottom bar, it looks like it made fishing a little bit easier. That our stats are just really, really high. Granted, so far everything's been low level. But you can get clay. You're going to need clay. That's going to help you make coils. And again, watch the bottom menu. It only lasts for a second, but it's a mini game. You'll see the giant bar. Keep the blue bar on the fish icon as it moves around. And that is how you wear it out to catch it. And then you'll trim these. That's how you'll get your fish bones that you need. But you also need whole fish in order to build the fishing hole at your base. Like this is going to be a piece of clay. It's not moving around crazy like it's usually clay. Alright, so we fished with all the bait that we had. Let's go ahead and head back. We have the goldfish, the Zaco, and the angelfish that we need. Now we just need brick, lumber, planks, and nails, and we can build us a fish pond back home. And now we're back home. Let's see if we can't hang our fish pond off the back over here. So I like to orient it with that high side away from me, obviously. Let's see, is it... Oh. Might have to turn snapping off to get it to work. It's trying to snap in some weird spots. Let's see, we'll put it right there. And I guess I should have lowered it. I'm not going to unbuild it right now though, because I don't want to go catch all the fish again. So we'll just pull ourselves up here. Let's get a little dock on it, a little fountain. I think you can swim in it. Yeah. Or walk in it. But then you can just fish here, and you can upgrade this too. So let's get our wrench out, press T to upgrade, and you'll see that it's going to take the more advanced fish. So we're going to need the beta, the arowana, and the pirarucu, plus more brick. So we'll probably want to do more fishing research so that we can grab those without having too big of a deal. I just wanted to show that really quick. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this apart and rebuild it. So I'm going to fish all those fish back up at some point. And I think we need to fish, I think it was either to upgrade our armor or to upgrade our bags or both. So let's take a look at that. So reforge. All of our tools and weapons, they need aluminum ingots. It's on the side of the map we're headed to now. See our material bag. Our bags also need aluminum, so that's no big deal. We can upgrade the fishing rod. So I guess we should do that too to make fishing better. Pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and do that. And then it wants fish bone and processed scales to do any more. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's the armor. It wants fish bone and processed scales to upgrade our armor. Might be a good idea if we're going to the new side of the map because the zombies over there are going to be a lot stronger. So let's go back to our handicraft menu, come down to trim, and you can see where we can trim these guys. Let's go ahead and trim them all out. They're pretty easy to catch on these, so we're not going to worry about them too much. And then once we've trimmed the fish, then we need to come in here. We need to trim the scales because the scales will be used later on. So we'll just go ahead and trim all these though. Then you can trim the fish bone into processed bone. Let's go back to reforge, see what we have here now. Wooden fishing rod. Let's go ahead and reforge that one time, or maybe more than once. The more stats you get on that thing, the better. And you can get a higher quality one than the one I'm using too. Looks like +3s as far as I can go, at least on this workbench. Now let's look into upgrading our armor. I'm not going to worry so much about the helmet right now. And that's all we have enough to do. We need to do more fishing to take it any further. +4 is the highest we can go. Then it'll take aluminum ingots and angelfish scales. Then you can see we have 6 pieces of clay. That would come over here to our coils, and it should be under the craft. And it takes a piece of clay, a piece of plastic, and copper wire to make coils. And we'll get into all that later. I'm going to take a quick glance at research, see if there's anything we need to do before we head across the map. And we're going to go ahead and grab researcher right here on the top. Then we're going to grab senior technician. That way we're ready for electrical components because the game wants us to go into electricity. And then we'll grab chef so that we can make more advanced meals. Get novice warrior. We found the book on a bookshelf somewhere. Increased melee damage. Warriors for more damage. Young Blade will give us attack speed. We don't have the book for that one yet. We can do Senior Warrior for more melee damage, so we'll grab it. Master Warrior requires another book. We can learn Junior Philosopher now because we have 2 of the graduation theses. That's damage plus 5%. Let's do that. Now we need 3 books to go to the next tier, and then 2 for the ones on either side of that. We could do Veteran Guard, but we're currently out of research data, so we'll just pick this back up later. So make sure you have some ammo, whether it's arrows or like handgun bullets. We're going to need to upgrade our weapons and get past all this here really, really soon, or we're going to struggle on the other side of the map. Make sure you have food. Make sure you have repair kits. Make sure your motorcycle's fully gassed and you have some spare gas with you because we're going to take it because it's a long, long trip. Show you on the map really quick. So from our base, we'll need to go all the way over here to get started. And since we did so much, let's go ahead and pop a save. And if you're me, make sure you also have a stack or two of hamburgers ready to go so you can get your experience going. Our character is currently at level 39 because of all the stuff we've been doing. I'm currently working into memory now because vitality, I realized, is only giving us 1 hit point. Really doesn't seem to be helping us much. So we're gonna go to memory just so we can kill them faster. I also want to get some points into judgment so we can have more protection and more hit point recovery. But the biggest thing will be when we get new armor. That'll help keep us safe a lot longer. If you wanted to and you feel like the things are hitting you too hard, you can come and craft you some armor. It should be a little bit better than what we're wearing, like the bone stuff. So that's 14.4, whereas our armor upgraded at +3 is only 13.5. So that would help. And then I think we can go ahead and make the other set, the iron set here, and that one would give you 53.2. It's just you're going to move a lot slower. So if we don't find any of this really soon, we're probably going to craft some. But to make the iron armor, you're going to need to have aluminum ingots and duraluminum. So we're probably actually a good ways away from that. So the best we can do is bone, but we should start finding that once we get into the new zone. So guys, I'm going to drive across the map. All you have to do is cut through the city, go through the military camp, through the checkpoint, and that'll be the city that you see right below the checkpoint. So I'll see you guys once we get over there.